Yeah. I'm Chief Meteorologist Natasha Ramsahai, coming off of a very wet weekend where we had system after system that just continued to drop rainfall. Heavier amounts of rain east of Montreal, where some areas saw 40 to 50 millimeters, and it's not even done yet. So these are some of the rainfall amounts since Sunday up until about 11:30 this morning, with Montreal out of the airport about 15.
We are almost more than halfway done the shift. So I started at 10, it ends at 6. It's currently, I think 4 something. So we're more than halfway done. Usually when it gets dead, what I end up doing is getting some more food, because I ate in the morning and then I ate around 1. I'm still hungry.
Baby, okay, the ones.
So happy. Do you see the warm tones? Do you know what that means? It means it's summer, finally. So welcome to another video. It's a May dump. This is one of my favorite dumps already. I could just tell. Honestly, we did February, March, April. They all respectfully had a great run, but now it's time for May. So today's video, in this dump, we're gonna be baking, a little bit more about the new car, maintenance. I was supposed to do a maintenance vlog 2 weeks ago, and then something happened to my SD card. Basically, I accidentally erased half of the footage on one of the SD cards that contained kind of like most of it. So I was just like, bruh, I'll just take what I have, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm just gonna take what I have from my phone and stuff like that and put that into, sorry, turn that into a segment in the dump. We're also going to a Bryson Tiller concert. I've been listening to Bryson Tiller since, he's the first artist I truly fell in love with. Yeah, bro, I have to say that, for real, for real. The Trap Soul album, like, that was the album that my mom would have been like, I wish you knew your homework, like, you know the album. I know the order of the tracks. It's an obsession. Concert is Tuesday, it's gonna be in the dump. I'm also gonna show you, I guess, my summer makeup look. There's also a YouTube short that you should have already seen by now, which is kind of like my go-to summer look, but I will do a whole other video on makeup, I guess. I just wanted to do a little get ready with me, because that's when I feel like I talk the most when I'm doing my makeup. So we have that. We're starting the cake series, and we're also going to be filling in the book. filling in my bake book for my grandkids. So basically, how did I skip kids and went all the way to, oh yeah, my book for my great grandkids. My baking binder needs to have 2 more pages. If you haven't been up to date, there's cinnamon rolls, sugar cookies, 3 chocolate chip cookies. I did banana bread and I did carrot cake. So those 2 pages are going to be done in this dump and added to the binder, as well as me doing the first cake, which I don't even want to say what it is because I'm not sure what cake I want to do, but I do know it's going to be a 3-tiered cake. I felt like introducing this video was so anti-dump, but I have to be respectful to anyone who wants to know what they're getting into. Welcome to my life. Like I said in the last video, it's pretty much my proof of existence. Dumps are all of these compiled videos from my life. I love editing. I love YouTube right now. And my other hobby is baking. I also love going to the gym. I'm a student. I'm 21. I'm from Cameroon. I lived in Tanzania for half of my life, and then I lived in Canada for the second half of my life, leading up to now. Where in Canada? Quebec, Montreal. They'll have a 9 to 5. It's gonna be done when I finish school because then I'll get into my career. But also the way YouTube is going and the way I'm actually enjoying this and having so much fun, who knows if the YouTube payout would get me out of that place sooner. Who knows? But I don't hate it there. It's just my 9 to 5. It's not my career, it's a job. So I figured why not bring y'all with me to t-shirt time where I print custom shirts for clients all day. If you've watched Jersey Shore and you saw like the t-shirt time, that's pretty much what I do. So without talking your head off, let's just get into it. So let's look at the starting point, shall we? These are the nails. I don't want to show them for too long. These are the lashes. We got 5 here, 2 here. These are the brows. Outgrown werewolf. Now for the hair. Let's get this week started. I'm at work right now. Today is going to be brows day if I can fit in an appointment. If I can't, then it'll be tomorrow. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to do a side-by-side. So with me now, and then with me after, with all of my maintenance, my hair done, my lashes done, my brows done, my nails done. And I'll do it on the iPad so that it's equal quality. I don't want to like give future Ella the bonus by giving her 4K and then, you know what I mean? I'll show you the difference. Also, for my car, I got secondhand summer tires and one had a puncture in it, and after driving for a couple of days, it completely tore, so I had to replace it with the spare tire, the donut. So I got an appointment at the dealership. I'm supposed to go tomorrow to get an exchange of tires, but I really hope they don't charge me because y'all sold me a car with secondhand tires that had a puncture in it anyway, and I know that it's not my fault because the hole is placed on the side of the wheel. So you're telling me no one stabbed it. It doesn't look like a stab. It doesn't look clean like that. It looks like a tear, which means you sold me some weird tires. Don't charge me. Because honestly, it was probably really small, and then after rolling, and I did hit a couple of curves. So maybe after that, that's why. So let's just skim through what I got from maintenance. I did my brows. Those were like $14. Then I went and did my lashes. I did a refill. It was around $55. And then after that, I braided my hair. That took me like 6 hours. The braiding pack was $30, and my time, I guess, was free. So I just braided and braided and braided and braided. I wanted to go for really thin boneless braids, kind of like Zoe Kravitz. And then I went to do my nails and my toes. That was like, I think 130 in total, or like it was like 150. I did French tip for both. And then I did my waxing, hairy legs, gone bald. And then my skincare for maintenance is pretty much just a face mask. And I'm just gonna let it run from here. You are an excellent dancer.
That's enjoyable if you do not resist.
Are you enjoying your time with the young lady? Are you courting?
No tricks at these events, and yet they are like.
Maybe with child.
No, I did not enjoy it.
Yes, and then he makes an odd sound, and
It's a fine evening, is it not? It's initially you feeling a more resilient person than I.
So I'm gonna rinse this off and then do skincare. And then I'm gonna let me rinse this off before talking to you guys so I don't look goofy.
Splendid. But before you consume all the meth in the... I'm in awe. I thought one had to use wet.
Hyacinth, I presume?
Can't touch it.
It's from.
No whiteheads. Almost none. The ones here are too small, so I'd have to take them off with exfoliators, but my nose is whitehead free.
To answer your question, no. I'm not interested in him.
And I got the standard
To
size.
answer your question, no.
A visitor from
I'm
his
not
cat.
interested in him.
I'm not
What a welcoming home you have.
Interested.
It is like
interested in him.
a museum in
I'm
here.
not.
It is calling now, Miss Bridgerton.
And I should be all right. I came to see that you are well.
Colin is a muggle. What did they do to
Miss
his
Bridgerton,
face,
if
girl?
I may
I swear he
speak
was
to my
perfectly
daughter.
okay last season.
He was
but
never okay. He was always ugly.
Of course.
Yeah.
They tried to give something.
No, he was always ugly.
Decorator.
This Greek girl in the Balkans.
Same iPad, same quality, same everything. So first, these are the nails. These are the nails. Just brown werewolf. And then the feet. And I got my toes to match my hands. I'm not wearing any makeup. Just lip gloss. So things I wanted to say before leaving you for the week. I liked the new Gunna album a lot. I liked the second half. I liked the melodic version of Gunna a lot more. So the second half was really, really enjoyable for me. Crazy how just doing my maintenance, it feels like I got work done. Feels like I got work done. The last thing that I wanted to say is thank you so much for all the comments on the previous video and the video before that and the video before that. Continue to let me know what you think. I love hearing all of these different opinions, good or bad. I just love it. I love feeling like this is not just numbers on the screen, and I love feeling like there's real people behind the screen watching me. And I don't feel like I deserve anything other than just conversation, for real. If you like the video, obviously, if you like it, YouTube. You can like the video if you like it, obviously, and you can subscribe if you want to see more. I'm not even gonna cut this out because, bro, it's real. I love all of the comments. I don't want to call people out because I don't know if they're gonna feel shy and stuff, but there's definitely some of the girlies and the guys that I recognize in every comment section, or I just hear from y'all frequently, and I'm starting to like that a lot because I'm starting to feel like we sharing. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I talk to you, you talk to me. But yeah, it's nice. I'm seeing familiar usernames now, and it's so fun. It feels like friends almost, like we're friends for real, you know? So let me know what you think, and I will let you know what I think about what you think. I don't want everyone to just agree with me. Like, I love hearing people's opinions because it changes my mind. Someone told me, like, I was just doing my edges once, and I showed my edges brush, and someone was like, oh, like, just clean your edges brush because it might help with your edges. I used to feel like my edge brush has to be the most gunkiest thing for it to work, but I actually cleaned it out a bit, and my edges laid, don't look at this first as an example, it's been a long day, but my edges ate. It ate. And I could have taken it like, oh, you're just calling me dirty. Like, wow, you just called me dirty in front of the whole entire world. But if you look at that clip, the edges brush was really dirty. And I thought like the dirtier it is, not the dirtier, but the more build up gel, the better. But no, she was right. And so I cleaned it and I was so happy. Also, another person told me that they like to do oil first and then moisturizer. I like to mix both. I tried both methods and they both have different effects, but I'm happy that I tried the other method because of the common suggestion. So I love that. But without the common suggestion, I wouldn't have tried this. I wouldn't have known that there was another method or another order that you could put body care that could give a different effect. You know what I mean? Going back on my Duolingo grind with my Swahili because, yo guys, I'm supposed to go back this September to see my dad. I'm supposed to go to Kenya. Usually I go to Tanzania this time because usually I go to Tanzania, that's where he used to live and that's where I was raised. But now he's in Kenya. They still speak Swahili there, but my Swahili has been lack. I understand it well enough, but speaking in Swahili without sounding like a Muzungu is hard. So I've been doing my Duolingo grind. I wanted to do Spanish as well because this girls trip, me and my friends are going to a country that is predominantly Spanish, but I can only learn one language at a time, and I might as well just focus on Swahili because I'm gonna need that every year. Anyone who's doing YouTube, some tips and tricks for me. Your soundtrack and in film you call it a score, but in YouTube, like just in general, your soundtrack really matters. The way you merge songs in and out of dialogue is really important. It makes it kind of give a different vibe. So the thing that takes the most time for me to do is finding good music. Definitely. But after that, another part that's really important is bring real YouTube back. I'm so sorry, but bring real YouTube back. I'm seeing too much. Let me rephrase everything I was about to say. Okay. The second you're setting up your phone in the grocery store and walking away from your phone as if like we don't know that you're gonna go back and pick up your phone, you're already moving yourself from like OG YouTube to cinematic YouTube. Both have their beauties. I like to merge both because I do want to find the most creative way to show my day-to-day life. But even when I do cinematic, I try and have it with an undertone of like OG YouTube. My main focus, and I say this almost every video, my main focus is the aura, the vibe that it gives off. I've had comments asking me where I find my music, what I edit on. So I started putting what I edit on in the bio for you guys to know the softwares that I use. That has helped me get my vibe across through YouTube was the more toned down, instrumental, acoustic vibes of songs that we already know. So usually I'll find a song that I'm really digging in the moment or that really exudes the vibe that the video has, and I'll put acoustic version or live version. Another thing I do is on SoundCloud, there's a lot of reproduced tracks. So you could put the song you like and put reprod or reproduced, or you could put remix, or you could put mashup and play around with what you have. Trust me, there's many times that I've uploaded a video, seen a couple of copyright strikes and had to change the song, re-upload it, notice a couple of copyright strikes. So I prefer YouTube because you get to see in the description whether or not the sound that is playing is copyrighted or not. But also on SoundCloud, there's a lot of hidden gems in there that you can't know until you upload the video. Or maybe there's another way that I haven't figured out. You know when your parents filmed your childhood videos and you look back at it and you feel the nostalgia and you feel it, you see it in the way you dressed at the time, you see it in the music choice, you see it in the edit style. I want that. I want my kids to see this and feel like they kind of understood the vibe of 2024 based on the music I picked, based on the lingo, based on the style. If I was filming in the pandemic, it wouldn't make sense for there to be so many outdoor shots, right? If I'm filming in the winter, it wouldn't make sense for me to use summer jams in my video. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like I said a whole bunch of nothing. If you have any questions that are specific, you could put them in the comments. Make sure to check the bio, the description box below, because I put some frequently asked questions section over there. So the camera I use, the edit software, and my intro. If you didn't know, my intro's a song called The Boy's Mine by Brandy and Monica. Sometimes I use an acoustic version played by this girl called Melon. I'm not sure, but it's down there. If I use her version, I put her I put her details in the description box. If I use just the intro of the actual Boy's Mine instrumental, then the song is called The Boy's Mine. I was gonna put the baking part of this video a little bit further down because it was the last thing I did this week. But I was like checking my YouTube and we hit another milestone. Don't look at the edge. Oh, also I took off my lashes. I actually found out a couple of days ago, and that's when I baked the cake. So I baked it, and then yeah, I wanted to just make a classic home style, maybe, you know, a little bit like, I'll put some examples on the screen. Let me leave some space for the examples. I wanted to do something that looks homemade, but also that kind of has a classic cake look. So I wanted a tiered cake, but I didn't want it to look too perfect. So, and even if I tried to make it look perfect, like I'm baking, I'm with my sister, I'm up and down, like it's not gonna really work, and I'm trying to film it, so it only made sense for me to stick to the homemade look. I'm so not used to how I look without lashes. And I only took them off because I wanted to do a full fresh set for the trip I'm going on, but that's at the end of June, so I'm gonna do all of June without lashes, or maybe I'll do clusters. Here's a new book. Well, not the new book, but the same book with the new pages. But before I show you, if you guys want to see how I make them, basically I use this little app called Procreate, and it has all of these cool little tools. I lost my Apple pen, but yeah, I usually find some cute little drawings to add to the pages, and don't bother reading anything because it's not detailed enough. It's just to help with my memory, I guess. So yeah, if you guys want to know where all of these videos are, I don't know if I'm gonna remember it really well, but the cinnamon roll one, actually, you know what I'll do? In the description box below, I'll put the link to the videos where I actually bake these, so if you ever want to watch them after watching this video, you could. But I know that it's in order, so yeah. We have banana bread over here. She's a little cute. And then we have carrot cake over here. We ate this, it was really good, but it's not perfected, so I'm not gonna add a page until I try it one more time. And yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the Bryson Tiller concert since you want to know so bad. I'm just playing. So it was really good. It's so hard being away from my man for that long. Wow. But full circle moment. Like I said, I've been listening to Bryson Tiller since I was in Sec 1, also known as grade 7 or first year middle school for you guys. It's just one of those things you want to really experience live. So I didn't film as much as I guess you might have been expecting me to, because it's like film so I could relive it in the future or live in the moment right now. You know what I mean? Live in the moment right now. So I captured a couple of stuff. It was a 1-hour show, and you're probably gonna get like a 30-second compilation, which is fair. You should have just been there. You should have been there. No, psych, nah. But it sucks that I didn't capture it on camera, but there was a beautiful moment where he looked at me straight in the eyes and he was like, I want you to be my wife. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, everyone in the crowd was just like, everyone was just looking at me like, why her, you know? But they don't know. They actually don't know. It's crazy. But when I recapped the story to my friends who came with me, they were like, no, that didn't happen. And I was like, yeah, it did. They weren't there. They were so quick to call me delusional. They just weren't there. But yeah, me and Bryson, like that. And I was just so happy. So I'm gonna let you enjoy the concert, and I'll let that close off this dump. Once again, thank you so much for another milestone. One earring? That's crazy. But yeah, stay tuned. I really don't know where this is gonna go. Honestly, I really don't know. I really don't know at this point. I really don't know. So just stay tuned to ski. And also, if you've been exiting off the videos, especially the dumps, please don't, because there's extra clips that I leave at the end. They're not even important. It's not like, you know, when you go watch like a Marvel movie and there's like an end clip that's like, yeah, it's like those. It's not really important. You can watch it on YouTube like the next day, right? So it's not like deep, but it's like, I just be leaving them in there. I don't know if people stay that far because it goes into a black screen and then it's that. So it's like, I don't, okay. Let me just show you Bryson. So this is the concert.
Let's go! Everything you did you wrong, except for me. I'm let you down, so you should have been nice to me. You say you love sick, girl, I got the remedy. Just pity it. What reminds you of? Y'all know this shit? Let's go! I'ma take a bougie ass to her there when I let her pick up what I wish you want. Not like you. Not like you. Not like them. say this shit out, man. But you prove it. I proved it wrong, man. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. My name is Bryson Tiller. I just want to say something as well forever. Amen.
This is not even the singing part, so
No, I mean,
I don't care if he wasn't doing anything, so I don't care.
he was not doing much, was he?
He was there, Siata. I was happy. Sing it! Sing it! Sing it! Siata, stop! You know one more thing, I'm taking my phone back.
I have a chronic
I'm taking
headache.
my phone back.
Okay.
So funny.
I'm not gonna rewatch it. You're gonna freak out.